Also in the house with me, Paul Phillips, Puddle of Mud. Tell us about the new music. Rediscovered, new album.
Yeah, we worked really hard writing all these songs. Took us a long time. No,
highly influenced.
yeah,
by,
yeah, exactly. Sound very familiar to other songs. The idea came to record a couple covers that we've been doing live, like AC/DC's TNT and Steve Miller's The Joker. And one thing led to another, and we started having so much fun, and we just got this crazy idea to do a whole covers record, because I don't really think anybody's done it since, like, you know, Garage Days by Metallica or the Spaghetti Incident by Guns. Nobody's done it in a long time, and so we just got into it and had fun and dreamed up this idea of bringing in a big band with piano players and backup singers and, you know, Guns N' Roses again, like the big bloated Guns N' Roses, and we thought, man, it'd be cool actually to kind of maybe tour some of these songs and tour with all these extra musicians and just give people something a little bit different that they'd never seen from Puddle. And you know, that's what the record allowed us to do, was do things that we've never done, like piano driven songs like Rocket Man, and you know, using female backup singers and doing duets and just stuff that, you know, Puddle maybe can't necessarily do without freaking people out. Doing a covers record, it allowed us to stretch out a bit and try some different things as musicians.
And how do you walk in with a list of songs like, dude, I want to do these, or is it a democratic process, or?
Yeah, all bands are democratic. Come on, there's no dictators in music. No, believe it or not, we just started with the idea of doing the two, and then, like I said, dreamed up this idea, and then it was just listening to radio and watching VH1 Classic, because we kind of knew the era we wanted to do. I mean, we all grew up on the same stuff, you know, like late 60s, early 70s. You know, the 80s metal and obviously the 90s, but you know, a lot of that stuff's still on radio now, on modern rock radio. Like you're still playing Nirvana and Soundgarden. We just heard Bush, you know what I mean? So we knew we wanted to kind of do that era, so we just started compiling songs, and we between, you know, Wes and I and our manager and our producer, and got to like 30 songs that we weeded down to 15. Recorded those 15, and that got weeded down to I believe 10 or 11. I should be more prepared. It's 10 or 11, I believe, that's on the that's actually made it to the CD. But yeah, it was pretty democratic. I mean, we all just added songs, and for whatever reason, we took some out, and you know, some didn't turn out well, and we couldn't pull them off, so we got rid of those.
Was there a song that got popped on the table, and you thought in your mind, "Oh, I don't know how we're going to pull that off," and now it's on the record? Like, any surprises?
Well, for me, yeah. I mean, like Rocket Man was one, because like I said, I mean obviously I'm a huge Elton John fan. I'm not ashamed of it. I think he's amazing. He's not rock or metal, but he's awesome. And so that one got thrown on the table, and I'm like, it's completely piano driven. There's not even any heavy guitars in that. And I'm like, that's what we do. So how are we going to pull that off? And we got in rehearsals the first time, and our producer is an awesome piano player. He plays with Joe Walsh and the James Gang, and he started playing it, and I went, wow, we might actually be able to do this. And we did it, and as a musician, I was like, wow, that's really cool that this like grungy rock band who plays 4 chords can like pull that off and not totally butcher it. So that was exciting, and like Dire Maker too, because it's got such the reggae feel too, by Zeppelin, you know, that was weird for them. Even on their record, you were like, wow, really? So that one was weird too, to be able to pull off that one. So yeah, there was a few things, and like I said, that's what was exciting. It was inspiring as a musician to challenge yourself and do something different. Very
nice. Paul, Puddle of Mud, tonight, poolside, Red Rock, after the sun goes down.
After sometime after the sun goes down, we'll be out there.
Rediscover is the new CD. Again, it's just loaded with Puddle of Mud's flavor of these particular covers.
That's what we try to do, so yes, thank you.
And I'm going to share one of those.
Please do.
And I listened to it, and we're going to start up here in a second, but I listened to it, although my computer just went to sleep. Thank you. I said, you know what? You bitches been talking too long.
But this interview was so exciting that your computer fell asleep.
You bitches been talking too long. We're going to lay down for a minute. But anyways, I really, right away, was like, wow, you guys did a really good job with this particular tune.
So far, people have been very kind. Like I said, you take a gamble when you do timeless stuff, and so far people have been kind, so I hope that stays the same.
Hope it stays the same. Well, we're kind in here. We like it.
Thank you.
Paul, thank you for coming by. Puddle of Mud. When's it come out? Rediscovered?
August 30th.
August 30th. And this will be, this is Gimme Shelter.
By the Stones.
And if you've never heard Gimme Shelter, here it is.